In May 1953, the quiet rural town of Isojoki in western Finland was shaken by a mystery that would haunt the entire nation for decades. 17-year-old Kyllikki Saari was a bright, devout girl known for her shyness and kindness. She lived a modest life with her parents and sisters, working at the local parish office and spending most of her free time reading, cycling, and attending church. But on the evening of May 17th, everything changed. That Sunday, Kyllikki attended a prayer meeting in Merikarvia, a nearby town. She had cycled there with friends, but on the way back, she decided to separate from the group and ride home alone. It was a decision that would prove fatal. Somewhere along the lonely, dark road through the Isojoki countryside, Kyllikki disappeared without a trace. The first signs of something wrong came when her bicycle was found hidden in a swampy area. The discovery sparked a massive search effort involving police, volunteers, and even soldiers. For weeks, people combed the forests and marshes, but no sign of Kyllikki emerged. The entire country was captivated by her disappearance, with newspapers covering every detail, and soon the case became a national obsession. It wasn't until October 10th, almost 5 months later, that the search ended in tragedy. Deep in the swampy woods near her cycling route, a local man stumbled upon Kyllikki's body, partially buried in the ground. Her remains showed signs of violence, and her clothing was in disarray, suggesting she had been assaulted before being killed. But by the time she was found, decomposition made it difficult to determine the exact cause of death. Still, it was clear that this was no accident. Kyllikki Saari had been murdered. The funeral that followed was unlike anything Finland had ever seen. More than 25,000 people gathered to mourn the young girl, turning the event into one of the largest public funerals in the country's history. The case gripped Finland's collective imagination, symbolizing the loss of innocence in a small, rural community. Police quickly turned their attention to potential suspects. One of the earliest was a local parish priest who had a reputation for inappropriate behavior toward young women. His name was whispered in town, but there was never enough concrete evidence to charge him. Another suspect was a reclusive man who lived near the area where Kyllikki's body was found. He had a troubled past and was known for violent tendencies, but again, investigators lacked solid proof. Over the years, dozens of leads were followed and countless theories emerged. Some believed Kyllikki had been targeted because of her strong religious values. Others thought she may have rejected someone's advances and paid the ultimate price. Rumors swirled about a possible cover-up within the church, while others believed a stranger passing through the area could have been responsible. Yet despite years of speculation, no one was ever charged with the murder. What makes the case even more haunting is how deeply it scarred Finnish society. For decades, parents warned their children about walking or cycling alone at night, often invoking Kyllikki's name. Her story became part of Finnish folklore, inspiring books, articles, and even songs about the tragedy of the young girl whose life was cut short. Today, more than 70 years later, the murder of Kyllikki Saari remains unsolved. Her grave, located in Isojoki, has become a place of pilgrimage for many who still feel the weight of her story. The case continues to fascinate true crime researchers, who wonder how such a brutal crime could go unpunished despite the intense public attention it received. Perhaps the most chilling part is this: Kyllikki was just a teenager, cycling home from church on a Sunday night, when she crossed paths with someone who saw an opportunity for violence. Whoever killed her likely walked away into the darkness, leaving behind one of Finland's most enduring mysteries. And so, the haunting question remains: who killed Kyllikki Saari and why? Until answers emerge, her case will remain one of the most tragic and unsolved crimes in Finland's history.